Kyle, give us out some props.
Props to Andre at Sonic. Now, we deal with the public. You got to be
Too
on.
much. On nonstop.
Yeah. And sometimes you've just had it. And I kind of get that.
No doubt.
Especially if it's a service job where that you could just go get another one tomorrow. Fast food industry, stuff like that. Tip for all you viewers and listeners. Don't be mean to the people who make your food.
Damn straight.
At least until you've eaten it all.
Right. Yeah. Complain when you just have a bone left.
Exactly. So Andre here, working at Sonic, has just had enough. And he just kind of plainly tells the lady how it is and does not care. And I get it. I understand where he's coming from. Probably wouldn't do it.
Right.
But I get it.
And I love it when people go things I wouldn't do to the public. I love when they do it.
Yes.
This is for all of us, Andre.
Give me the receipt.
I don't have a receipt.
Then you can't get it. I need the receipt.
Okay. I shop in here. I should come here every day. So you're telling me some bullshit.
What, does she want a refund?
I'm gonna call corporate and I'm gonna send this video.
You think I give a fuck?
Okay.
Like, genuinely, like, you
Okay.
think I give a fuck?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
He's working at
Like,
Sonic.
Record this. Record this. Record this.
I'm recording it.
Shut the fuck up.
And then pop.
You can't give a fuck, right? And
Exactly.
that was a man
And it
who's
just
had
couldn't
enough.
have, yeah, you could just see it on his face. He did not care if he got fired in that moment. Did not give a fuck.
No.
And you kind of get it.
Oh, I get that without
You
without
just
a doubt.
kind of get exhausted with people after a while. I mean, when you deal with the public all the time.
Well, and also all he asked her for was the receipt.
receipt.
Yeah.
Like, what's if you don't have a receipt? What do you want him to do? Just give it to you for
Yeah.
free on your word?
And he's had it. And
Yeah.
like you said, like, you think I give a fuck? I get fired from Sonic. I'll be at Burger King in 2 weeks, bitch.
Exactly.
That's good for you, Andre.
So,
we're
I
on
mean,
your side.
Yeah,
We're
There-
a players podcast and a service worker podcast.
there's been plenty of bad interactions
Yeah.
within customer service on both ends. Like
Oh, yeah.
me being the customer service person
Oh, yeah.
and me being the person getting the customer service.
I worked holiday when I was in college. I'd do holiday like labor because a broke college kid. We all know. I worked at. Have you ever heard of a place called FYE? It was called For Your Entertainment.
No.
I was holiday help for like stocking shelves and shit. And this was not right after 9/11, but it was December of 2001.
Yeah.
And people were always wanting to buy like Lee Greenwood, Toby Keith, like the patriotic shit. And there were these two like white trash ladies in there just like being like total bitches. And I was loading stuff. I wasn't like I was a guy who loaded the DVDs and stuff up back when they had DVDs. And they asked where the patriotic stuff was. And I was very polite. I will say this from the record. I said, oh, it's right down that aisle, right there at the end cap. So end cap has the thing up. And they were like, you think you could do a little more than just point? And I said, maybe, but I don't give a fuck. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck this job. I hope I get fired. And they were like, she said, fuck you to me. And I said, fuck you.
Yeah.
And then my manager took me in the back, but they were so desperate for help, they didn't fire me. So I was still like stocking the shelves and shit.
Man, I used to work for a newspaper as a circulation manager. And there was this one man who was just irate over his wet newspaper.
Okay.
Okay. And I get it, but I just had enough of this guy, and he's never nice. I've never talked to him, taken a payment or anything where he was nice.
Right. And you'd had it.
Yeah, I just had it. So there was no one to take him his paper. He was yelling, and I said, I'll just take his paper.
Yeah. Yep.
And I get to his house. And his driveway like is kind of steep, and I didn't see it. It's early in the morning. I just bottomed out. He was being an asshole, and he saw me and he flicked his lights at me. I was like, "Just come to the door."
Yeah. Right.
I just chunked that thing as hard as I could against his front door.
Beautiful.
Smack. The old Sunday paper, the big one.
The big one's got the
right
bazaar
at
in there.
yes.
Yeah. Well,
Made
that's
me feel better for a minute.
that's part of the thing. Like with Andre there, and like mine, like they were purposely rude. Purposely rude. I won't stand by service industry if they're just like, "What the fuck you want? Hurry up!" You know what I mean? Actually, I did kind of get some of that service in Detroit when I went back to the Lions game. Not to me because I tip well, and but we were in a place called the Legends Lounge, which is kind of ironic for the Lions to have a Legends Lounge. But there'd be people like Hemmett and Hahn, and I already tipped this guy $20, and he was like, "Man, if you don't know, move ahead." And he just pulled me right up and did that. But if you're rude to you, then give it to him. Service industry. If you've had it, give it to him.
It would be fun to take someone to Dick's Last Resort who didn't know that was part of the shtick.
Yeah, I haven't been. God, I haven't been to Dick's Resort since like Myrtle Beach in spring. Do you have those? That's a southern thing, right?
What?
Dick's.
Well, there are a lot of them south, but there's also one like Vegas.
There's one in
too.
Vegas, but I had never heard of it until I went to Myrtle Beach. But I can't remember if the food was good. You're there for the experience, really.
Yeah.